are back. It's time to get ready to go into our second series of a very stacked day of action. Coming up next, we're going to have the Florida Mayhem squaring off against the Houston Outlaws.
Tracer checkmate engine.
All right. Battle commencing already. It's going to be Houston Outlaws able to find first blood, but it will get traded back. A 2-for-2 thus far as Lastro and Iris are gone. The Outlaws now without their supports. Merit still managing to find checkmate, however. This trade-up comes in, but it's quickly traded back. They will get an ammo on the back end of the fight.
Park themselves up on this side of the map can be pretty difficult to dislodge, as we saw in the previous fight.
Ooh, look at the lob in on the Iris. Not going to get that connection. Danteh slept after the meteor strike. After the rally rolling, trying to keep everybody alive. And Hydron, oh boy, punched into oncoming traffic. Danteh shuts him down, finds checkmate as well.
Poor car.
Moving above 80%. Poor car, says Danteh. Not poor Hydron. Poor car. Through Hydron and checkmate both going to be taking down someone. The only one occupying the point right now needs to try to stay alive. Jumps over the side, trying to play elusively, but he just doesn't have anything left to work with. Mello now going to be taken out once more. The OT bleeding away steadily, and that will be the closeout. Houston Outlaws, a very clean start. A bit of a back and forth here on City Center, but they get the 2-0 victory on Oasis.
Gladiators play into this. Reiner goes right in, and he's going to get taken out. That's immortality field used straight away, though.
Yeah, and I think it was the immortality field that allows the Outlaws to punish Reiner in that way. If that's not down there, and there's multi-kills that are going to occur against the Outlaws. So good response there, but Iris on Baptiste is just a match made in heaven at this point. Pull out for the meteor strike now. Back in position, will be topped up. Nice ult percent there for Shooter work towards. Find a grenade there to open. This will just slow the Outlaws down. It might make the sequencing a bit odd for Danteh, who's a little caught out at the moment. He's going to have to use the meteor strike as well. Great timing from Funny Astro, hit the sound barrier just in the nick of time. And here's Patapan with the overclock.
Yeah, the transcendence is there, but that overclock will connect with a headshot and take a player out. But still with Gladiators in control.
Oh, you're kidding!
Oh, I was going to say it looked like it's going to flip, but a 360 shot there from Petaban also takes out Danteh.
Pulse connection though on Shu. Pelican.
Toe-to-toe with that back line. And here it says a nano as well.
Nano onto Lastro. Why not? Yeah, he's already got 3 final blows, making some more, yeah? All right, Pelican gets 1 kill onto Twilight. He does dupe, in fact, into the Ash. Could be a very quick bomb online if he gets a big dynamite. Looks like he's already used it. Has to actually land some shots. 88 HP, you got to pocket him, but it may not even be needed. The bomb is available. The copy bomb gets thrown out. Is gonna get meteor strike. There's the Nano. Nano wants to Chorong though. Now he can just kick Danteh away. And with the Discord up on Danteh, he doesn't really want to fight Chorong. Still does a lot of damage. Meteor strike up onto the high ground. A coach gun from Hisu to send him flying, so he does no damage. Now the Bob is on the point contesting for the Toronto Defiant. He eventually disappears as well as Chorong, but they do trade as Zenyatta's. Muse just dominating though in the neutral. The overclock has been burned by the Outlaws as they put themselves on the point. And there you go, only one person left. Is Twilight on height.
Or you have to be nervous trying to move in on that.
Well, Pelican being a right-click warrior there on the high ground. It's a really nice position to take, so Hopper can't get on the point without taking free damage. Hopper's shield's just getting destroyed, and so is his health bar. Now Chorong in a little bit of trouble too. Toronto Defiant tried to attack from 3 different angles. Finale wasn't quite in position quick enough before the Outlaws could pounce. Is a tick and a little bit. Yeah, and that will just be that. Outlaws will cap the point and get the payload go.
And as a reactive tool for the Dragon Blade.
I mean, Dragon Blade's coming up rather soon. 20% away. Oh, Finai's dead again! Oh, and Chorong's dead again! Oh, it's disaster. It's falling apart. This seems like an old book. There's 2v3 on the point, and it is only the Ana to touch. Twilight's so close to Nano, but ends up going down to Merits. And Nano onto Danteh. Now we're going to wait for Pelican. They can just end this now. Nice double punch, in fact, onto Hopper and Choron. A nade, Finale and Hopper glow bright purple as Merit now takes to the skies. Danteh refusing to die. Kills Choron with the slam. And that will be that. 0.3 meters to go. Hopper eventually falls. And with a minute to spare, the Outlaws complete Eichenwalder. On the Tracer.
Yeah.
But Hisu aim, better, apparently. Nice slam again from Muse and Heat, but he has got the Harmony Orb and, yeah, a whole lot more healing after that. Bio Nade. Now Twilight is going to be stepping too far forward. Nano boost onto Danteh. Triple kill? Not quite. Quad kill for Outlaws as a whole. It's only Finale that's...
On this map in particular so often is that those 180 punches, impressive.
It's going in.
They're deadly.
Lastro,
Oh my god.
double right click kill from Lastro. Hit both Hisu and Twilight with a single right click. Ooh, boy. Houston Outlaws. Rose, what did I say? Hello? Lastrow's on flank. Someone kill him. Okay, yeah, Danteh just jumps straight to the back line and assassinates the supports. 4 minutes to go. How they didn't clear Lastro, I don't know, but he ended up doing a little bit more than what they anticipated. You'd never really expect.
Toronto, but they don't want to overextend. They do sniff out Pelican in the rafters.
That's so early.
What?
That's such an early Nano. Danteh might just have his way with him, he's not careful. A Transcendence from the Outlaws to keep everybody alive and well. Hisu comes back and gets one kill, but it's all over. The Outlaws have wiped the Toronto Defiant and have taken us to a Game 5.
Amazing stuff here. Blade will not be as impactful if Muse continues to just be able to use this.
God, Danteh Doomfist is so clean.
So
He gets
good.
all the way to the back line in one swoop, or punch I should say. There's the overclock. Those bubbles from Muse now timing out. Bob's on the point for some more help, but
Oh!
there with a little 180 flick there onto Finale's head. He got there. And now it's up to Chong to really touch this point. That's the thing. There's the blade. A nice little boot, but he jumps straight back into him. He had to try and touch. Finale gets back in time. He's got the pulse bomb. The Pelican with no deflect. Would have been a nice target, but decides not to throw it out just yet. No, he can just throw it into that grab, but Dante's already dealt a lot of damage. A triple kill for the Doom. It's only Finale now to touch. He triggers overtime once again, but Danteh with 4 kills in the fight. Charong is back, but not for long. The Outlaws wipe Defiant and take round 1.
Yeah, this is definitely the best stage for the Doomfist. Control Center, that was the one that Toronto Defiant were like, we probably would rather not roll that. Fly back over, but boy, you gotta watch out for Hisu.
Nano misses the punch. It was a powered up one. That is a sleep, a nice little anti, but Danteh still kills Twilight. They woke him up too early. The Defiant have the numbers on the point, but Houston Outlaws have Danteh. Finale doesn't have that recall, so has to dodge back towards that mega health pack. The Nano onto Muse to stay, keep him alive, but it wasn't going to work. He got antied, the blade's been pulled. The Outlaws are shredding through the Toronto Defiant. Their hopes and dreams of staying in the mid-season madness, all but coming to an end. Finale doesn't even get back to the point in time before Outlaws win. A 3-2, a full round of control to end it out.
Yeah, this is Nano Doom for sure, and it's in response to Danteh jumping in. Hawk trying to deal with the enemy Doomfist here. Danteh goes low, but he gets a Nano himself and is going to Meteor Strike on out of there. Oh my! He's not ready for this Meteor Strike, and that is a flat Ana. Unfortunately for the rain, Dante's been going to work on the backline himself. It seems neither team's been able to stop the Doomfist from getting in there, but Danteh has a bigger impact.
Teammate up, using the Transcendence. I think it's right on top of Kai. It forces him out. It's going to be Venom getting on the touch. Venom looking for Lastro.
Oh, the Hawk goes down. What a huge pickup. Lastro has time to flip the bird to his opponents and get a huge kill like that on a Hawk. That's ridiculous. Houston in a great spot now, and Pelican's really just trying to do this for insurance's sake. He'll chase OG down. The kick is, oh, it's so frustrating as Genji's.
get anything going, man. Like, Outlaws just upping the pace, like pushing Atlanta back, where like there's not even a lot to talk about for Atlanta's POV. And like, let's see how they come in here. Like, Drift just make these railgun shots connect. Feels like almost every time.
Here's under pressure. Transcendence aggressively from OG goes forward, but it's a bit of a non-blow because Hawk actually got out of the fight as OG was trying to go aggressive, and there's Ultraviolet felled by a railgun. Kai at least is able to fire one back, but it's just not enough. And again, it's Danteh having a way bigger impact than Hawk has been able to so far. With a lot of things going right for the Outlaws here in the Atlanta Reign, need to sort themselves out quick.
Now, Pelican here. But they tried to follow it up with the Meteor Strikes and Transcendence, and it just wasn't enough. The Atlanta Reign may flip this here, but yeah, everybody's alive for Houston in the back.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they're flipping this at all, man. They're down to 2 players before this fight really starts. Kai had to go and touch. He had no choice. But man, the Reign could have benefited from his firepower in a moment like that. Surely the Houston Outlaws, a strong start here.
To fight this high ground here if you're Houston.
Hawk happy with that. That's his staging grounds. He tried to drop it from a virus, but it's Spider Grenade, Sleep Dart, all of it hitting him. Crucial timing from OG, finds the sound barrier, but still the Outlaws able to find a kill off Dante's Meteor Strike, and then Pelican's there for the follow-up. Beautiful stick, it's so clean from the Houston Outlaws. They will be run away. Hopes on the line here. Mid-season madness is in the air for the Outlaws now. It has to be an uninterrupted push if they want to stay alive in this tournament. That's a good start. OG falls. Pele good pressure, and Danteh goes overhead. Both backliners to the Atlanta Reign are down, so that's the first tick in the box for the Outlaws, but there's many more that must be satisfied.
And you only had to use the nano boost there for the Houston Outlaws, so that is massive. Only use the nano. The bot is going to hit the barrier here shortly, and then you see at the top of the screen, it's going to stop at that checkpoint. It's going to have to unlock that. This is where maybe Atlanta can make a play, right? If you can get Kai up on that bridge with the overclock shooting down, maybe that's where you can get a hold here.
Giving the butts crack.
American with a biotic grenade.
Yeah, he backs away, playing inside of his own disruptive shot. It actually works out, but Danteh is so low. Kai finds 2. Kai from the high ground. This could be it. The Houston Outlaws looking to make magic again, but Kai ain't about that life. Lastro, the last one standing in overtime, and 2 extended middle fingers won't be enough to keep the Outlaws alive. They're going home as the Reign continue their lower bracket run.
So man, what a play from Kai. Comes around the corner with the overclock that I was mentioning. You can come from the high ground, use that ability, slides down, connects with a few shots. And that kind of seals the deal there for the Atlanta Reign as they stay alive in the tournament.
I mean, more than just stay alive, we talk about survival, and that is on the line here. But the Atlanta Reign are starting to flourish. A victory against the Seoul Dynasty went all the way. This time, they handily dispatched the Houston Outlaws. And let's not forget, multiple Houston picks are won by the Atlanta Reign, and they're showing us that maybe they're onto something. Hawk has played so many different tanks across this series, and many times they've been able to exploit the Outlaws' lack of flexibility in that way.